Mahamaya Mahakali Jeshera-vali Bhavani Nirmalama. Hey! Mahamaya Mahakali Jeshera-vali Bhavani Nirmalama. Nirmalama, oh Nirmalama. Oh Nirmalama, oh Nirmalama. Jeshera-vali Bhavani Nirmalama. Hey!
Mahamaya Kali Jeshera-vali Bhavani Nirmalama.
Namma Nirmala Shakti Data.
Namma Nirmala Shakti Data.
Mata Pita aur Sakha Vidata. Maya Shakti Data. Kari Santoki Rakavali Jeshera-vali Bhavani Nirmalama. Hey! Mahamaya Mahakali Jeshera-vali Bhavani Nirmalama. Nirmalama, oh Nirmalama. Mahamaya Mahakali Jeshera-vali Bhavani Nirmalama. Hey!
Mahamaya Kali Jai Sheravali Bhavani Nirmalama.
सारा विश्व तेरे गुण गाए, प्रेम पाके राधा सुमन जताए, सुमन जताए मैं तेरे गुण गाए. पति सत्य सत्य की पल्ली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. Hey!
Mahamaya Kali Jai Sheravali Bhavani Nirmalama.
निर्मलमा ओ निर्मलमा, ओ जय जय निर्मलमा ओ निर्मलमा. महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. Hey!
Mahamaya Kali Jai Sheravali Bhavani Nirmalama.
हम चरण कमल की पाने कटाओ, गिरनित बावनित जाग महाओ, पाने कटाओ मैया पाने कटाओ. इस जग कुल शांति माली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. हे महामाया मातारी जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. निर्मलमा ओ निर्मलमा, ओ जय जय निर्मलमा ओ निर्मलमा. महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. हे महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. हमें हमारी मंजिल तेरा द्वारा, तेरा आसरा सत्य सहारा, सत्य सहारा मैं तेरा एक द्वारा. अब तू ही को प्रतिपाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. हे महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. निर्मलमा ओ निर्मलमा, ओ जय जय निर्मलमा ओ निर्मलमा. महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. हे महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. निर्मलमा ओ निर्मलमा, ओ जय जय निर्मलमा ओ निर्मलमा. महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. हे
Mahamaya Kali Jai Sheravali Bhavani Nirmalama.
महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा. महामया महाकाली जय शेरावली भवानी निर्मलमा.
very happy to see all of you here. Now I can't say that you are the seekers, but you are the ones who have found it. It's something so fulfilling. Imagine in the olden days, the custom was, it was so, that one guru could give realization to one person with very great reluctance. First, they had to go through all kinds of tests, all kinds of tapasya, they call it, very, very strict penance. And out of that, they would select one person to get self-realization. Imagine what you have got in such a short time. But with that long period of ordeal, they developed a great sense of respecting their self-realization, of understanding what is this, understanding their own powers, understanding their own duties. And there were not so many. One single person fighting the whole society with his lofty ideas. While today you are so many. All of you are in fraternity, in love with each other. Nobody is going to torture you. Nobody is going to take you to task. But you yourself will feel like spreading Sahaja Yoga, giving love and life to people. It will come spontaneously with you. Like a flower which has fragrance, like that you will have the fragrance of spirituality. And people will suddenly recognize you because you are so different from others. Your temperament is so different. You are so balanced. You are so sweet. And they'll come around you. They will follow you. It has happened very fast in some countries. Like in India, they know this. They know self-realization. And they know that is the aim of life. So it was much easier. It has so many Sahaja Yogis. But we have Sahaja Yogis all over the world now. Even in Greensland, can you imagine? In Finland, in Sweden, in Norway. We have Israelis and also Palestinians. They are in Sahaja Yoga. Supposed to be fighting, but both of them are in Sahaja Yoga. One Israeli telephoned to me that, "Mother, there are some Palestinian Sahaja Yogis in a village, and we have learned that it is going to be bombed. Can you put your attention to that?" I was so touched. Look at the amount of care and love they have for the so-called enemies. If this kind of love grows, one day all these wars and skirmishes, all will be finished. There won't be any fights. If you realize we are all one, just all absolutely in one divinity, in one divine power. If that is built in, then all these problems will be solved about which I told you in my lecture. Actually, Kundalini has risen in many of you, most of you. It has pierced also the fontanelle bone area, no doubt. But still, it comes down sometimes, comes down to cure you. Supposing you are a liver patient, the Kundalini will come down and put full attention to your liver and try to improve your liver. She looks after you. She is your individual mother. Everyone has that mother within you. And that mother is the one that guides you, looks after you, and takes you to the right path. And that's how you will start your new growth in Sahaja Yoga. You become a different personality. Then your attention starts moving away from you to others. That's the sign you are fully grown. If that happens, that your attention doesn't go to yourself, it goes to others, and you are worried about others. It's very surprising how this love of the divine works wonders. I had gone to Russia first time. I was surprised. 25 people from Germany and Austria came there on their own. I never called them. Organized their stay and everything. And I said, why are you here? How are you here? How did you come? What is the speciality of Russia? And they said, Mother, our forefathers have done so much harm to them. So we just couldn't help it. It's a kind of a tremendous love and understanding about the problems of Russians during war. And they were telling me what all had happened to Russians. I was surprised. I asked them, who told you? Our father, our grandfather, who were repenting what they have done. But they are no more now. So we thought we better come and do some service. It's very much touching to me. I've seen such beautiful side of human beings after they have got realization. No cruelty of any kind, no unkindness, always forgiveness. Such a lot of people have become now so sweet. In Russia we have, as you know, maximum number of surgeries, not more than India, but yes. So many of them are there in Russia. And they are so deep, so much understanding. They never grudge about their problems of money or anything. They said to me, Mother, we have only one problem. But what problem you have? Of leadership. He was a nice leader. And now they said, hey, we have a nice leader. He has accepted Sahaja Yoga. It's a religion in Russia. Of course, it is also a religion in India. But actually, it is accepted as an official religion in America. Just imagine. We think that Americans are so materialistic and this and that. They are only 200-year-old nation. But how have they grown so deep into spirituality? How did they realize this? That spirituality is the essence of life. Now, I am facing you people who are supposed to be from England. And English had great people. Right from Shakespeare, William Blake, all of them were realized souls. But what I find in their effort is that they are trying to show so many things for you to understand Sahaja. But what can they do? Because they didn't know how to raise the Kundalini, perhaps. Or the people were absolutely deaf and dumb, that they didn't understand what these people tried to convey. Most of the poets were realized souls. Most of the writers were realized souls. How can it be that such great people are just lost? But now when I see you all here, I think of them. They must be very happy to see you all enjoying the bliss of the divine. There's no end to description of these things. You cannot describe it fully. It is to be enjoyed. Only thing is, first stage is thoughtless awareness, which you have to achieve. If you have achieved a thoughtless awareness, then you have crossed one step. That is the main thing. You have to become thoughtlessly aware. It's not difficult. This is Sanskrit saying that you start saying no to every thought, whatever thought comes in. Yan neti neti vachane nigamavachas. Just go on saying no, not this thought, not this thought, not this thought. And you can achieve it. Also raising Kundalini, forgiving people, you can achieve it. Also, if you can find out why these thoughts are coming, what is the source of this thought? If you could just see what is the source, then you can do it. Suddenly you will find you are silent. You are not thinking. But you are aware, fully aware. And aware of so many things of which you were never aware. It's something you have to practice, is to become thoughtlessly aware. This awareness gives a new dimension to your attention. You develop attention that works. That works. Sitting down here, if you want to think about something, this attention will go and work out the problem. It works out. You can also do it. But if your attention is on small things, like my father is like this, my sister-in-law is like this, all these kind of things, you forget. And don't condemn yourself either. If you condemn yourself, it's of no use, because now you are a realized soul. There is no need to condemn, but just watch without thinking. That's what is called as Sakshi, is the witness state. That witness state you have to attain. And once you attain that witness state, you start enjoying everything. Supposing somebody is nasty, you can see the humor behind that. Supposing somebody is aggressive, you can just smile at it. You can see that poor thing, he's doing something wrong because he can't help it. Or she is mischievous, doesn't matter. She'll be all right. An attitude of an innocent personality. You are innocent, you don't see anything wrong with anyone. If you are cunning, you see everybody as cunning. But innocence is 1,000 times blessed by the divine. The divine blesses the innocence. Now you might say, how is it, Mother, so many people are killed who were innocent? How it has happened? It's all right, they were not realized souls. And some of them, like Christ, went through the ordeal. It has a meaning. His crucifixion has a very great meaning. For us, it is of great help, because he crucified himself. Now we can pass through the Agya Chakra. Everyone all of them have helped so much in building up your Kundalini, in helping you and working it out. All their so-called ordeals and sacrifices have done so much, which you will know when you will understand through your witness state. It's all like in a garden. Everybody has to work, the gardener has to work. Then the seed is put in, and the Mother Earth has to work, and the water has to work, and then it sprouts. Still, it takes time. Then you see, when it is a blossom time, all the flowers are there. But behind those flowers, there's such a big effort of people. In the same way, all those people who have put in their effort are within us, and they will help us. With Sahaja Yoga, getting realization. If you do not spread Sahaja Yoga, then you have done no justice. Justice to Sahaja. You cannot help it. It's such a thing, just the other way around, like a man who is selfish. A selfish man will never like to share. But a realized soul would like to share everything with others and enjoy the sharing. So many beautiful people come. They become so beautiful and so nice, so relaxed, so balanced. That's amazing. You are surprised at yourself that I had all this treasure within me, all this beauty within me, which I am absolutely enjoying. You enjoy yourself, you enjoy others, you enjoy every little bit of it. So, I bless you all from my heart. So many of you got realization. As I have told you, we have to change the destiny of human beings. We have not come here to destroy, but we have come here to grow. And the destiny has to be changed. And that's what we have to work out. May God bless you.
Shrimataji, there are one or two new people here.
Huh?
There are new people here as well, Shrimataji.
So what do they want?
I don't know if you want to answer questions or ask them to feel.
All right. Derek is trying to look after you all. And he says that there are many new people here. And they would like to ask you questions. So, see, sometimes I'm surprised because you become like a criminal. Or you have to confess something. Like yesterday they asked me, are you a goddess? I said, Bapre. What should I say? I said, do you want me to confess something? Then they kept quiet. So now, what's all the questions? Questions should be related to your growth and not to nonsensical things. Why waste energy? It's not a political party or anything, it's something spiritual. So if you want to ask for your spiritual growth.
It's better English and then everybody will understand the question.
What? What's she say?
She'd like to speak in Hindi, Shrimataji.
आप कितने दिन से यहाँ आए हैं?
मैं अमेरिका से आई हूँ
हाँ?
और 4 दिन हुआ है इधर आए से 4 दिन हुआ है 4 days
अच्छा देखिए, यहाँ कम से कम 10 भाषाएं जानने वाले लोग। अब मैं कौन सी भाषा में बोलूँ? हिंदुस्तान में तो मैं हिंदी ही में बोलती।
मैं हूँ गुजराती लेकिन हिंदी में बोल सकती हूँ।
आप क्या पूछना चाहते हैं?
मैं पूछती हूँ कुंडलिनी के बारे में। मुझे ये कि ये थ्रोबिंग होता है और इधर भी होता है। तो ये मेरे कंट्रोल में नहीं है। मेरी रात को सो जाती हूँ ना, तभी वो सब डांस करके ऐसा मुझे लगता है।
क्या कह रहे?
She came from America. She wants to know more about Kundalini. She's some magician. Right, she can't control. Night time she can't sleep. And is everywhere is very hot.
She says she's come from America and she's got some kind of thing in her mind that means she can't sleep, so all the time things are going round in her head. So she's worried about that.
उसका इलाज ये लोग कर देंगे. अच्छा, आप आइए, इनसे इलाज पूछिए, ये आपका इलाज कर देंगे. ठीक है, बैठ जाइए. I know about 7 languages, but I'm trying to learn Italian, which is very difficult for me. Huh?
He's saying buonasera. He's practicing his Italian.
That much I know.
There's a question over there.
In the corner? Where?
He says, Shrimataji, would you say that Sahaja Yoga includes and subsumes other religions, or is it a separate religion?
It includes, of course. It includes all the religion, all the essence of all the religion. Religion is again step by step is a warning to human being. How can you exclude? But the essence of religion, not all the humbug that people have done.
From deep inside my heart, I want to thank you not only for what you've done for me, but for what you've done for thousands and thousands of people all around the world.
He says, Mother, from deep inside his heart, he wants to thank you for what you have done for him and for thousands and thousands of people around the world.
I hope he's speaking for all of you. Thank you, thank you. So joy-giving, such a joy-giving response. I mean, it's like the waves that touch the shore. And then again another series of waves start. We say, there's no end to it. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any other question?
She's asking if there is a right and a wrong way to meditate, Shrimataji.
There is no right, wrong way. I don't understand. I mean, with respect, if you do any meditation is perfect. But first of all is your heart and your mind must have respect. In any way, when you meditate, you should do it with love, that's all. Love will cleanse everything. I mean, if you stand on your head and meditate, it's all right. There's no need to do that. Just sit down and meditate. What's it?
Lady.
What do you think about the techniques Sahaja Maituna to awaken Kundalini?
What?
The techniques Sahaja Maituna to awaken Kundalini.
She's asking about Maituna, Sahaja Maituna to awaken the Kundalini. What do you think about this?
Maltu?
Tantric.
If you want, you can try. It was dangerous. Yes.
Gentlemen.
Last night at the Russell Hotel, doctor asked you how can so many people after getting realization turn away from Sahaja Yoga? And you asked him in return, I asked you that question. Well, my question is why are we given the freedom of choice and free will to choose not to seek self-realization and not to accept the path of truth? Are we just playthings for some higher being?
What is it?
He's asking about free will, Shrimataji. He's picking up Brian Wells' question yesterday. Why is it that people get self-realization and then turn away from it? And he's puzzled. Why do we have free will?
Playthings for some higher consciousness.
You see, spiritually, people are not matured very much. And once they get realization, because it's so simple and so easy, that they don't understand the value of it. But those who are matured, those who are real seekers, take to it very seriously. It's no question of free will, it's your growth, your maturity. Depends on. Some people really are great seekers, and some are all right, trying, and some are doing it just because of some sort of a fashion. It should be earnestly coming from your heart that you are seeking the truth. That's very important. Those who want to shun the truth, of course, are no good. But those who are half-hearted also, they take time. But gradually, with experience, they jump into it.
Surely those who are less evolved and are less open are the most in need.
What is it?
Surely it should come easier to them.
He's worrying about the people who are less evolved and saying surely it should be easier for them.
It is. It is easier for all of you. I mean, the way you got realization, nobody could have believed it. I also couldn't believe myself in the beginning how it is working so far. But it works. Like you can say that certain flowers bloom faster than others. I'm not bothered on that point. Because if they have the slightest desire to be the spirit, they become. Also, divine is anxious to give you.
Say meditate with love. I was just trying to think what love is because I don't really
Says that he doesn't understand about love, so he doesn't know what it means when you say you should meditate with love.
I mean, love is a human quality. What is there to understand? People love even dogs and animals. Do you have a dog? Love means without any malice, without any anger. Something that is desired. It's such an abstract thing that you cannot put it in words, but it's a feeling within you. And when you meditate with love, means supposing you are very angry and you are frustrated, then you come meditate and go on saying things that, mother, do this, kill him, do that. But in love means actually it is no thought. Love is no thought, it's just a feeling. Feeling of emancipation. Just a feeling.
Gentleman back. Again, please. How would you describe, Shrimataji, the benefits of Sahaja Yoga meditation compared with other kinds of meditation?
The first and foremost thing is you must feel the vibrations on your hands, cool vibrations, which is the divine love of all-pervading power. You should feel it coming out of your fontanelle bone area. With any meditation, it doesn't happen. Anyone, then that is not correct. This is the minimum that should happen, that you should feel your vibrations like cool breeze on your hand and out of the fontanelle bone area. This is the minimum to start. With no meditation it happens. That man in the window.
Please say it again.
What has love got to do with religion?
Question is, what has love got to do with religion? How are love and religion connected?
Is the essence of religion is love. Essence. What you say? You can't hear me?
Can somebody repeat it because I can't hear?
What's it?
He says people who are involved with religion are often scared.
Correct. I agree. But they are not, because they are not religious.
He's telling you, Shrimataji, that love doesn't need religion.
Yes, of course. Of course. It doesn't need any name. Love is love. Correct. But there is an innate religion within us. Innate religion is the enlightenment of the spirit. It's innate. Exists within us. You may call it religion, you may call it divine love, call it by any name. But within us is that source which creates a new personality imbibed with love, and that we can call as an innate religion within. It's taking too much
Who
time.
wants to preach a sermon? Shumataji's answered your question. Now let's see if there are other people who would like to ask questions. Thanks. Another question here.
Is the self-realization and the enlightenment, is it same meaning?
Is self-realization the same as enlightenment? Is it the same meaning?
Of course. See, there are many names.
Is Sahaja Yoga the only path to self-realization?
Is Sahaja Yoga the only path to self-realization? Shumataji, is Sahaja Yoga the only path to self-realization?
I should say yes. I haven't seen any other.
Lady there.
Why you need to raise the Kundalini to meditate or to get the enlightenment?
She says, why do you need to raise the Kundalini in order to meditate or to get enlightened? Why must the Kundalini rise?
That's how it is made. Why do you connect this to the means? In the same way, you are to be connected. For the connection to the all-pervading power, your Kundalini has to be raised. All right? What does it say?
How does the Holy Ghost work on this?
The question is, how does the Holy Ghost come into all of this? How does the Holy Ghost work in all of this?
Is the Holy Ghost only doing everything? When you will come to Sahaja and will go deep into it, you will know. But it's all the work of Holy Ghost. I don't know why they call it a ghost.
Is it not dangerous to open up levels of awareness, certain levels, without guidance?
Is it dangerous to open up the 7 levels of awareness without proper guidance?
See, it's only the Kundalini which can do it. And I don't think anybody knows how to work it out that way. So it should be done in a proper manner. But Kundalini knows. She knows everything about you. And she knows your problems. And when she rises, she does it so sweetly, without harming you, without troubling. So best thing is to get your self-realization established.
Gentleman at the back.
How do you raise the Kundalini?
How do you raise it?
What is it?
He wants to know how you raise the Kundalini.
Me?
Not you or anybody in general.
Now I can't, see, I tell you what I can do, no use telling you, because you can't do that. Isn't it? You can raise the Kundalini once you are a realized soul. You can also raise. But maybe not like me. When you reach my stage, you will.
Can you tell us about your early life when you first had this need to realize? What was your first experience of self-realization?
He wants to know about your early life, Srimataji, when you first realized about self-realization.
See, I think there's a book on it. All right? You better read it.
Can you tell me how a person stimulates Kundalini to rise when you meditate at home alone?
Srimataji is asking, when we meditate at home, how can we stimulate the Kundalini to rise when we meditate at home?
I mean, that is way out. See, they know. It's a photograph they use to begin with, and that helps. But you must come to centers where they tell you exactly what is to be done. Little bit time has to be given to understand it. You must all come to the center. How many of you go to the center? Raise your hand. See now. Not even 10%. Please put it down. So it is important that you should go to the center, master it, become a full-fledged, I should say, Sahajogi, and give realizations to others. That's your duty bound. You have to do it. Otherwise, it's like what Christ has said, that some seeds fell on the rock and some seed fell in the marshy lands and some in the fertile. If you are a person of fertile temperament, it will work out. All right? Hey, this gentleman has been here.
It's self-realization where you realize that you are everything.
Is self-realization when you realize that you are everything?
Then you are a realized soul. If you are that. But do you feel the vibrations? Do you feel vibrations of others? Then it's no. Then you are not. It's just a myth.
What did that happen to me? But it was such a shock, I came back into the body.
He's had an out-of-the-body experience and it was a bit of a shock. So he came back into the body.
You better take too seriously to Sahajoga. All right?
This lady.
When you describe these states of thoughtless awareness, you make it so beautiful, it sounds so simple. So why for some is it so difficult to achieve?
When you describe thoughtless awareness, it sounds so beautiful and so simple, and yet for some people it's very difficult to achieve.
I know. But one has to work it out. That you look at something without thinking. Try. Try to do that. I know it's difficult for some people because too much of thoughts in the mind all the time. Now the thought comes from the left or from the right. That is, it comes from the past, from our conditionings, and comes from the right with our ego or our futuristic ideas. All the time. So one thought will rise, fall, another will fall and rise, and we are jumping on the cusp of the thoughts. But when Kundalini rises, what happens? That these thoughts elongate, and the space in between is created, that is thoughtless awareness. Now, how to do it is the problem with people. Raising your Kundalini. You raise your Kundalini, raise the Kundalini of others, suddenly you will find that you become thoughtlessly aware. Not difficult. What's that?
It's not a question really. A friend called me tonight, and I came with a lot of scepticism. And I've just appreciated the simplicity and greatness of what you said. You said to people.
He said that he came here with a lot of skepticism. Somebody else brought him here. He was very skeptical. He wanted to say he appreciated your directness and the simplicity with which you're explaining things.
Thank you, thank you.
Is there a reason why the divine love expresses itself as cool breeze?
She wonders if there's a reason why divine love expresses itself as cool breeze.
We should ask the divine love about it.
Can you see a day coming when we have... sorry, I'm here, sorry. Can you see a day coming when we have a sort of global self-realization amongst world leaders so that half the world don't starve the way that they do at the moment? Can you see that within the age of Aquarius?
Can you foresee a moment, this is the age of Aquarius coming, when the whole world will have realization, when people won't starve and there won't be injustice and so on?
This is the age of Aquarius. This is the age. But we can't say how many will be there saved. You can't say. If you people work it out, you can save so many. But this is the age of Aquarius, no doubt. No doubt. That makes them thoughtful.
Here's somebody snoring.
Who's that?
How do you forgive absolutely?
How can you forgive absolutely?
Whether you forgive or you don't forgive, you don't do anything. What do you do? All right. But when you don't forgive mentally, then you suffer, not the other person.
How can you change your heart so you can forgive?
What's he saying?
How do you?
How can you change your heart so you can forgive?
He's asking how you can change your own heart so that you can forgive.
Heart is not needed. Only you understand that whether you forgive or you don't forgive, you don't do anything. Don't do anything. You just say, I forgive. Just say.
I can say it, but I may not 100% mean it.
Huh?
He says it, but he doesn't mean it, Mother.
You may not mean, but it's a mantra. You just say, I forgive everyone. All right? It acts. It acts.
Is Sahaja Yoga the answer to a lot of psychiatric problems?
Who? You?
By scientists, I've already into research, but you can decide yoga can solve all these problems of psychiatric problems. For example, schizophrenia.
It's just a question of generally whether Sahaja Yoga can solve the problems of schizophrenic people.
Of course. Of course.
Research is going on by other scientists. A lot of money is invested into research.
He's worrying that people are now spending money, investing money in research through psychiatry.
What to do? They don't listen to me.
You can speak there.
Instead of shouting. May I come forward instead of shouting?
You don't need to shout. Just talk normally there. It's all right.
Whenever I ask a question, I go jelly. So if I make sense of this, maybe it'll make sense. Are you saying that there's a light within us all? And is this a part that we're all a fragment of God? And is this benefiting future generations to come? Is it going to benefit the whole world?
No. If there is a light within us, if you're saying there is a light within us, are we part of God? Are we part of that light which is God?
Of course. Of course you are.
Is it going to benefit future generations? Is it going to benefit the whole of mankind? It's not just each individual?
He says, will it benefit the whole of mankind and not just each individual?
It's correct.
Is this what you're trying to do?
Yes, but what I'm saying,
I haven't experienced this thing yet.
first you get your realization established. You get all right, you perfect yourself, and you can do it yourself.
Yeah, just not me personally, but is this something like we're all certain?
No, she has answered that question.
Okay.
Once you get your realization established, she is saying, then you, like everybody else, can help the rest of the world.
Everyone's searching for
No. Another.
You work it out till I come next time, and you won't ask any questions.
The very back was a lady. Please say it again. Yeah, sorry, somebody else.
Does Mother protect us in Sahaja Yoga wherever we are?
Srimataji, does Mother protect us in Sahaja Yoga wherever we are? Once we have realization, does Mother protect us wherever we are?
Of course, but I don't want to say that. You can experience.
Somebody up there.
How do I know when I've done my self-realization?
The lady is asking, Srimataji, how she knows. The lady up there is asking, how do I know when I've got my self-realization? How do I know it?
You will feel the cool breeze blowing into your hands and out of your fontanelle pune. That's the first step. First step. Yes.
This Buddhist show of yoga, is it alright still to use other spiritual stuff like Reiki and Shiken and crystals?
When you're doing Sahaja Yoga, is it all right to do other spiritual disciplines like Reiki and crystals?
No. Reiki's experience has been very bad. No. If you ask me, I would say don't do, because I know how people have suffered with that. It's unscientific.
No more questions then.
All right?
At the very back.
Now, can you all put your hands towards me? And please close your eyes. Forget about the questions. Only thing you have to do is to forgive. Forgive everyone, that's all. Just say. It's only saying, I forgive. Just say, I forgive everyone. See how it will work. Now put your right hand towards me and left hand on top of your fontanelle bone area. And find out, not touching it on top, if there's a cool or hot breeze coming out of your head. If it is hot, that means you have some liver trouble or something like that. We should be corrected, or maybe you have not forgiven. Sometimes it blows out too much on the sides or upward. Please see for yourself. Now, put your left hand towards me, please, and put your right hand on top of your head. Bend your head. It's better to bend. And now see for yourself if there's a cool breeze or hot breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood. Just try. This is the baptism, real baptism, actualization of baptism. Now bring both the hands like this towards me, open your eyes and see for yourself if there's cool breeze or hot breeze, like vibrations flowing towards you. Some might get it from below the hand, then you put them back like this. Some do. Please, raise your hands slightly. Like this. You are getting thoughtful. Just watch me. May God bless you.
children. From the garden. From the garden.
Only children. Get in this corner. What's going on here? Can you take her around the other way?
Django, Django, Django.
Yogis, please help to serve tea. Yogis, help to serve tea. Drink.
We just come straight. Actually, we've got another.
Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Hare Gaure Nam Hare Nam Ye Nam Hare Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Shankar Swami, Hey Prabhu Shankar Swami, Hey Vishwara, Hey Parameshwara, Ishwara Antarayami, Ishwara Antarayami, Yendu Rahe, O Dhammarupam, O Dhammarupam, Sara Jagate, Yahi Pitta Param, Yahi Pitta Param, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Shiva Kam Hai Daya Dham Hai, Shiva Ka Naam Hai Sayam, Shiva Ka Naam Hai Sayam, Shiva Ji hai Mukti, Shiva Ji hai Shakti, Shiva Ji hai Bhakti ka Sangam, Shiva Ji hai Bhakti ka Sangam, Shiva Mahima जाएंगे दुनिया के गम, दुनिया के गम। बोलो शिव शिव शंभो बम बम बम, बोलो शिव शिव शंभो बम बम बम, बोलो शिव शिव शंभो बम बम बम, बोलो शिव शिव शंभो बम बम बम। हरि गौरे Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bam Bam Bam, Bam Bam Bam, Hey Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam. Bam bam bam, bam bam bam. Hey, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam, Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho Bam Bam Bam.
No requests. We can record that or keep it still. You have the final say.
जंग में हिंदू कहते बजरंग बली, जंग में हिंदू कहते बजरंग बली, रज़्म में मुसलमान कहते या दोनों ही नामों में क्या परावा है, दोनों ही नामों में क्या परावा है, जो से खुदा का पैगाम सहज की जंग में कोई कहे बजरंग तो कोई कहे या अली। अली 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 मोरा अली 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 मोरा अली अली, माता जी मेरा रे हमको संगा ले चली, माता जी मेरा रे हमको संगा ले चली, अली 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 मोरा अली 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 मोरा अली अली। Ali, 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 तुझे देखता है कभी अल्लाह हामी तुझे देखता है कभी आंखों का पर्दा हटा कर देख तू अभी अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला अली अली माताजी मेरा रे हमको संगाले चली माताजी मेरा रे हमको संगाले चली अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला
Just a quick announcement about some cars which are blocking the way out of the car park. So if you arrive late and parked in front of the car park exit, please just move your car along now. People can't get out. So please go and move your car if it's blocking the exit from the car park.
No requests. Guruji decide. No requests. Guruji
Too many orange juices, I think.